is Shelley Overton with astrologerangel.com, and this is your horoscope for August-September for Capricorn. So Capricorn, you have been going through probably one of the hardest times of your life. I think even more so than Aries, Libra, and Cancer, because Pluto is in Capricorn and it's in your first house of self. So you've been doing a tremendous amount of change and really challenging dogma and the structures that you have needed to feel safe and secure. Right now, Pluto is squaring Uranus, and it's been an ongoing square for the past year and a half. And you've got through March of next year, there are 2 more times of it being exact. That is December and March. So in December, it will be an exact 90 degrees away. So Pluto, 90 degrees away from Uranus. And it's dealing with home and family and finding your own independence from the situation and your ability to act freely. Right now, Uranus is retrograde, which means that you're not as able to be free and autonomous as you would like. You have a lot of ideas coming in. Maybe your thinking at this point is a little bit foggy because Uranus retrograde, normally it's clear and forward thinking, but retrograde means it goes back, it second guesses itself, it questions, it may not have the electrical impulses exact. So what you perceive might not be as accurate as you think it normally is. So you'll be feeling that in the home life, in home and family. Also, we have a trine from Uranus up to Mercury as I'm doing this, which is August 14th. And Mercury goes into Virgo on the 15th. So you will be feeling a lot of that energy. So right now with Leo in the house of joint finances, and the structure of your relationships, you've got 4 planets in Leo. So normally Leo is one of the most fortunate signs of the zodiac, and especially with Jupiter. Jupiter is the most fortunate planet. So Leo and Sagittarius tend to be really fortunate because they're very optimistic. Venus is within 3 degrees of Jupiter in your 8th house of joint finances and marriage, money. Also, it rules legalities, the psychology of the relationship, things like that. So you've got a lot going on here, but you're really fortunate, and children are a part of this. You're bringing children into the discussion. Mercury does that with Mercury and Leo in this house, and then it goes into Virgo, which is higher education and understanding. And so when it does that, which is again August 15th, you will find the energy shifts over to more intellectual, taking action, really busy, doing things of a learning nature, and having children connected. Now, this time of year, of course, we're putting the children back into school, so there's going to be a heavy-duty energy around that between all the Leo and then moving into Virgo for you in the house of higher education. So you've got a lot of stuff going on, and also, you've got the square from Jupiter. Well, it was squaring. Mars was squaring Jupiter, but now it's moving past and it's conjuncting Saturn in your house of organizations and recognition from your career. So there's some strife going on between career and not family, but relationships or your partner and what you want to do with your career right now. Saturn is moving through the house of the people associated with your career, and also career acquaintances and people who you network with. So there's that energy, and interestingly, this house normally is rather detached and very humanitarian. It wants to see the overall picture, but Saturn in Scorpio is about getting to the heart of things and the value with those people. So you're doing a lot of soul searching with how much money you're making in your career, and you have been given to being the type of person who will give away your services for free, but that doesn't work anymore. It's just not the path that you need to take right now. So if you're feeling these issues, it's in alignment with what's going on. You're feeling creative, you feel the need to express it, you may be getting resistance from it, and you need to move forward. It's going to get better. Mars is going to move past Saturn in the next couple weeks Actually, I take it back. I'm going to look this up for you. I have been pretty good overall doing this and not having to look it up, but we need to look it up. So if you'll pardon me a minute while I do that. So it's going to be the end of August. So like the third week of August in the 20s, like 25, 26. Mars will finally have passed Saturn because they're coming together, which means taking action and structure and restriction. That will end in late August, and you'll feel a little bit freer for the end of the year as Saturn and Mars are moving towards Sagittarius. And so right now it's a really stressful time. I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, but it does have a reason, and you do have to let go of some of those old ideas that just don't work for you, and you find that they don't work by the restriction, and people not being on board. So it's time to change your dogma and move forward. You can do it. I know it's difficult, but we're right here by you. And, all the astrologers know that Capricorn's really getting hit hard by these transits. So anyway, I'm here if you would like to talk. My name is Shelley Overton, and you can get me at astrologerangel.com. Thanks. See you next month.